Hello and welcome to the second of our videos. This is Phyllis to Demophon. This is a much less well-known story in Greek myth than Penelope and Ulysses. Phyllis is the daughter of a king of Thrace, and Demophon is a Greek who fights in the Trojan War. He is a son of Theseus, of minotaur killing fame. He stops in to Thrace on his way home. His ships are damaged. Phyllis helps him to restore them. They become lovers or get married, depending on your perception of the event. And he leaves her. It's one of the foundation stories of Greek myth. His dad, Theseus, does the same thing to Ariadne. Jason does the same thing to Medea. And so the abandoned woman who helps a Greek hero is a recurring theme. And this poem begins with Phyllis saying, "You promised you would be back before the full moon, and now there have been 4 full moons, and there's still no sign of you. When's your ship coming?" She says, if you count the days, and this is one of my favourite lines in all of Ovid, she says, if you count the days, and lovers are great at counting, she says, bene qua numeramus amantes. She says, you'll know I'm not complaining a day too soon. My hope has been too slow to leave me, she says. We're always slow to believe when the thing that we'll believe will hurt us. My heart aches for Phyllis. She says, I didn't want to believe that you would hurt me because I love you and I have lied to myself to defend you. She's going to get less sympathetic in a second, but the opening 25 lines of this poem just crack my heart. Poor Phyllis, just want to give her a hug. She says, I cursed Theseus, I cursed your father, because I thought he must be detaining you. I thought you must have drowned. I said to myself, if he's okay, if he's well, he'll come, he'd be here. You can kind of see why she gets angry, huh? All that time spent worrying about somebody travelling by sea. And then again, just another fantastic line, line 25, she says, Demophon ventis et verbe et vela dedisti. Demophon, you gave your sails and your words to the wind. It's all worth nothing now. She says, tell me what I did except to love unwisely. You swore by the sea. She says, you swore by your grandfather. Demophon's grandfather is Neptune, Poseidon, because that's Theseus's dad. She says, you swore by your grandfather, unless you made that up as well. I kind of love her here. She says, I rebuilt your ships. God, I'm suffering injuries made by my own weapons. You know, she equipped his ships to sail and he sailed away and not come back to her. She should have just left them all damaged and then he'd have had to stay. She says, I hoped for better and I thought I deserved it. And this, now she's getting cross, this is going to be your greatest achievement, deceiving me. They'll put up a statue to you and its inscription will say that you stole love from a woman who welcomed you and you did it by trickery. The only thing you inherited from your dad, she says, is how to abandon a woman. She can't find anyone else, she tells him, because all the local men know that she preferred this clever Athenian to them, so now they're all in a huff with her. And then this incredible set of lines, 98 to 101, the same word appears in 4 consecutive lines, expectes, expectem, expectem, expecto, and this is the essence of what Phyllis has been through. You said, wait for me, she says, expectes, wait for me. Do I wait, even though you haven't been seen since? Do I wait while the sea and your sails keep you away? And yet I do wait. Just come back, she says, even though you're late to the woman who loves you. Anyway, she suddenly recovers herself. You probably have a new wife now, she says, and she's got the love that was mine. And then she gets angry again. She says, the Furies witnessed our wedding. I faint, she tells us. I faint when a ship approaches and it's not you. She's on the shore. She just collapses into someone's arms. I'll die for you, she says. She threatens him with an array of ways she might kill herself. I'll die for you, and my tomb will read, Demophon, a guest, killed Phyllis, who loved him. Just in case you're feeling too sympathetic to Phyllis, I should tell you that in a book called the epitome of the Bibliotheca of Pseudo-Apollodorus. I can't understand why you haven't all read it. It's good, actually. We get a bit more story about these two. And when, apparently, according to Pseudo-Apollodorus, when Demophon leaves Phyllis, she gives him a basket. Kistin is the word in Greek. She gives him a basket that has something in it which is sacred to the goddess Rhea, apparently. And she tells him not to open it unless he has no hope of coming back to her, and at that point he should. and he does, at presumably some point, realise he's not going to go back to her, opens the basket, and whatever is inside, though we never find out in full Pulp Fiction fashion, whatever is inside is so terrifying. He leaps onto his horse and rides away as fast as he possibly can, so fast that the horse stumbles and he falls to his death. So I like to think that makes up for it all. I'll see you next time for Briseis and Achilles. Ooh, someone should write a novel with that story in. I did. See you next time.